Hi, I'm Roland Benberry, host of The Connection. Now, with succeeding at any sport, you have to have talent. You have to be able to put the necessary hard work to improve your game, and usually, you have to have passion. With baseball, it's all of the above, but with one extra ingredient, and that's the thinking, it's situational every play. Well, here's some players at Southfield Lathrop showing you what it takes. The ball, the glove, the bat. So who are these players? What do they stand for? What makes them tick? One of the men who has helped mold these players and who knows their game best is simply known as Coach Mo.
John Hall is a senior outfielder, played for us. 4 years ago, he had the opportunity to play, some as a freshman, some as a sophomore. Really last year as a junior was going to really be a role player, but had to step in the role of being a starter because one of our starting seniors got hurt and did real well. This year, we depend on him to be a leader on the team, since he's one of only 3 seniors that we do have on the team to guide this young team that we have. He's doing a good job of that. He's hitting the ball very well, playing solid defense and doing well on the mound. I think he leads our team in home runs. I think he has about 5, which is a lot. I think that would put him on maybe 3rd or 4th on the career list with home runs for a season. Johnny Slater is a junior. I consider him one of the top players, if not in the county of Oakland, but also in the state. A lot of people do not know a lot about Johnny Slater just because of the school that we plays at. We are not known as a baseball school. He's leading our team in basically every offensive category with the exception of home runs. He's our #1 pitcher. He has like I said, he's leading the team. He has a .623 batting average, leading the team in RBIs. And I kind of been really pushing Johnny to become a more vocal leader, but he's a leader. You have different types of leaders. He's kind of like a leader that goes by, he's very quiet, but he leads by example. So, you know, as Reggie Jackson stated when he played with the New York Yankees, he's the stir that stirs the drink for Lathrop baseball. As Johnny Slater goes, so does Lathrop baseball go. So he's definitely an integral part of our team offense, defense, and pitching staff.
As Coach Mo puts it, where Slater goes, so goes the team. Even though Slater is the leader of the team, Coach Mo knows that he can't do it alone. And the way you make your team better is making individual players better.
One of the things that makes a good player, I think, is his willingness to work outside of practice. Not only is that's the physical part, you know, what does he do, you know, outside of practice? Because you only have 2 hours and you're working with 30 kids or 15 kids in a practice. What is he doing before and after practice? Is he getting his extra cuts? Is he getting his work in? And then if you want to take a kid who wants to play at the next level, whether he's going to college or even being a better high school player, what is he doing during the off season? And does he play on the fall team? Is he working out in the fall? Is he lifting weights? Is he running? Things of that nature. Is he getting personal, you know, instruction from a personal trainer where he's hitting a pitching lesson? So that's I think the qualities of a good player, making sure that he's doing the things before and after practice and coming with a good attitude also about practicing, wanting to practice.
We practice every day, whatever day we don't have a game, and you know, and then on Sundays, you know, we go on our own and we run, and then we do a little swing in the bat. And my favorite thing about practice is hitting the ball, and we take BP.
Sometimes he can be hard on you, but you gotta look through that. And he only trying to make us better. He makes practices. Sometimes they can be hard, but if you do what you're supposed to do, they won't be really hard.
Fly ball. Base hit. Shortstop goes out. If I see the shortstop making the cutoff and he cuts the ball off and he does this, then we make the right play.
No coach.
No, we didn't. Does everybody understand that?
Just coach.
All right.
My coach, he's a real good coach. He know a whole lot of baseball, and you know he pretty much is underrated. He took this team from when he first came here in like '03, and he made it to a real good ball team. And our practice is pretty much based off how our coaches see other like college teams practice. So real fast-paced workout. We get it in. We get in quick 2 hours. A whole lot of workout in 2 hours. So. Real good.
Bond is a word that comes up in baseball quite often. It refers to something that binds or holds together. The bond that Coach Mo and the players have didn't just start with them. They had other influences that connects the team.
One of the things I tell people what baseball is baseball is a father and son game. And my father introduced me to baseball at a very young age when I was 5. Even though my father didn't play high school baseball or didn't play college or pro, he got me involved in baseball at a very young age and nurtured me, supported me, and I caught the bug. And I played in high school, I played Little League, American Legion. I had an opportunity to play college baseball at Tuskegee University, and from that point on, I wanted to become a give back and to be a coach, and that's why I'm here, coaching baseball. The sport I love.
Some of my influences will have to be my dad. Ever since I was little, we was always outside in the backyard playing sports, every sport, football, basketball, and baseball. And then I pretty much excelled at every sport when I was younger.
My dad first introduced baseball to me when I was about 4. I played for a local team in Southfield, Cardinals. Cardinals was my first team I played on.
One of the things baseball teaches is life skills, being able to work with one another, coming together as one to achieve a single goal, whether it's basically to win a game, or win a championship, or win a state championship. So, you have different aspects of you can pull from baseball is how to handle failure, especially when you're dealing with baseball. If you hit the ball 3 out of 10 times, that's considered success, but that's only 30%. So how do you handle? That's one of the biggest things. How do you handle failure? Another thing, one thing that baseball does is humbles you. It humbles you very, to the point where you can go 5 for 5 one game, and then the next game you go 0 for 5. So those are, I think, the 2 biggest things you can get out of this game, just especially a team sport, working together, depending on one another and helping each other out.
Baseball is like, baseball is half fundamental. The other half is just a thinking game. You don't have to be the fastest or strongest to play baseball. You just have to be able to know the game to be good. So it's just, I don't know. It's just something fun to do because you always got to be thinking. You always got to be on your toes. And if you work hard, you can be good.
Come in!